Now here is a little testimony. I remember when I was about 19 years old, listening to a great prophecy from an elder in the church and saying to my father later, there are 4 or 5 words in that wonderful prophecy which were not from God. He looked at me rather astounded, as being the pastor of the fellowship and having used prophecy in depth in the past as a prophet, was also aware of those words originating from the person's own spiritual spirit. There was nothing wrong with these words, but the origin was different. My father told me of an incident at an Easter convention in Melbourne when as a child he heard a prophet speaking in the morning service. He went well over an hour and the congregation were enthralled and drinking in the things of God. The children were quiet and all attentive. Then the Lord said, I am mindful of your little ones. Go and have lunch and return. The meeting paused. The congregation left and had their picnic lunch in the adjacent park with some urgency. When that was finished, Dad remembers he and his brothers and sisters ran back to the service and took their places as before. The prophet up the front had not moved. The congregation quickly settled, a hush descended, and the prophet began to speak for another 2 hours. The presence of the Lord was so strong, all inattentiveness and movement was stopped. We need that depth of prophecy today, instead of entertainments and endless programs and gimmicks. Lord, stir us to a great depth of your majestic presence. If God is speaking to you, we've got to start somewhere, and maybe he wants you to speak a word of prophecy in your fellowship or in your home group. It's got to start somewhere. It's not just a private thing, it goes out to others. The Holy Spirit wants to speak, and he needs people to speak through. God bless you all.